Picking me straight away goes, I think AJ's probably going to be told, and I don't know this, don't go heavy on him the first.
No, he can't afford to do that.
He isn't fighting a grandfather. It's absolute lunacy. It's insane. It's dangerously insane.
Anthony Joshua has reportedly made it clear that his potential fight with Jake Paul would be nothing short of a real, fully serious boxing match. He emphasized that he has always approached the sport with authenticity, never relying on theatrics or scripted entertainment. According to Joshua, stepping into the ring is about genuine competition, not playing a character for television. He stressed that if this bout happens, every movement, every jab, every punch thrown will be 100% real. There will be no holding back, no staged drama, only pure boxing. Joshua wants fans to understand that this is not an exhibition or a friendly contest, but a legitimate test of skill, discipline, and athletic intensity.
Pressure to deliver. I want to live up to expectations. I've always been true to myself. When people say like more authentic or more real, I've never left like my house and come to a media day or a press conference and thought I'm going to put on an act. And then when I go home, I'm going to be someone a bit different. Number one, that's a whole of the energy. And number two, like, remember, half of the time I'm speaking to people, I feel like I'm speaking to a camera, I'm speaking to someone on a level. So it's been difficult. I don't really express myself too well to a piece of plastic. I have better conversations one-on-one around it.
Reports indicate that Netflix offered Anthony Joshua a staggering $80 million to face Jake Paul on December 19th. The fight would be conducted under full Queensberry rules, featuring 3-minute rounds and 10-ounce gloves, standard conditions for a professional heavyweight bout. The massive payday reflects not only Joshua's star power but also the scale of global attention the fight would draw. With strict regulations and professional scoring, the match is set up to be a legitimate contest in every technical and competitive sense, ensuring that the event delivers real boxing, not entertainment gimmicks.
He's not taking nobody's dive to Jake Paul, okay? He's not following nobody's script with Jake Paul, okay? And the difference is, because I've seen a lot of people say, this is a circus. No, it's not a circus. Anthony Joshua's coming off of a knockout loss. He's been out the ring for a year, and he has serious fights already lined up. Not to mention, the only fight Anthony Joshua does in his entire career, unlike Gervonta Tank Davis, is the Deontay Wilder fight. He fought Alexander Usyk twice. He fought Daniel Dubois. He fought Dillian White. He fought everybody in the heavyweight division outside of Deontay Wilder. And he is trying to fight Tyson Fury now. So he fights the who's of who's in the heavyweight division. Okay? So, yes, he ducked Deontay Wilder, and we are well aware of that. But he's trying to fight Tyson Fury. So that's the only guy that he ducked. Gervonta Tank Davis has a fight that he arguably lost in a controversial draw to Lamont Roach, and he was ducking that to fight a guy that he said that he's not able to fight above 135 pounds, and fighting at 140 was uncomfortable. He's going to fight a catchweight fight at 195, 50 pounds heavier than the 40 pounds that he said was uncomfortable for him to fight, against a guy who was 6'1" with a 76-inch arm, but couldn't give us the fights we wanted to see.
This upcoming showdown is positioned as a truly professional boxing fight, with Anthony Joshua reportedly committing himself to give everything he has. There will be no exhibition-style pacing, no staged choreography, and no showboating for cameras. Every round will carry weight, every exchange will matter, and both fighters are expected to display their genuine skill, conditioning, and strategic planning. Fans are being promised intensity, drama, and high stakes in a match that blends athleticism with enormous public curiosity.
both parties agree will be fought as a real professionally sanctioned boxing fight. Now, per latest reports, it's also been said that organizers involved with this event are reportedly putting in a total purse of 140 million British pounds to be evenly split by both participants, meaning 70 million British pounds for both Jake Paul and Anthony Joshua each, which is roughly about 92.3 million.
Jake Paul has once again made headlines, confidently proclaiming that he will defeat Anthony Joshua in a future fight. Well known for his bold statements and unshakable self-belief, Paul insists that this fight will take place, no matter the obstacles. He presents himself as relentless, a fighter willing to chase huge challenges regardless of public criticism. As expected, fans are split. Some admire his ambition and fearlessness, while others believe he is delusional for thinking he can compete with an elite heavyweight like Joshua. Regardless of public opinion, Paul's unwavering determination fuels ongoing media buzz, creating anticipation and intrigue across social platforms.
The vibes, I'm here for the fight. Usyk's one of my favorite fighters, him or David Benavidez, so here to enjoy and just have some fun tonight here in Wembley.
Come on, put some meat on the bones of you and Anthony Joshua. Is it happening or not?
It's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. I want it to happen here. All the odds stacked against me. I believe that I will beat him and shock the world and create one of the biggest upsets in boxing history.
Tyson Fury was saying he put $1 million on you beating Anthony Joshua.
I seen that. He's backing me. He's a smart lad.
But how do you love the atmosphere here? Wembley's brilliant. We'd love to see you fight here, by the way.
Man, I love it. Like, the UK fans really love boxing even more than American fans. So I'm going around the pubs, talking to all the people, asking them about how they think about the fight. I just love the atmosphere. I love to be here, and this is always history.
Professional boxer Liam Cameron weighed in on the public perception of this potential matchup. He noted that many spectators believe Anthony Joshua will easily overpower Jake Paul, with some even admitting they want to witness a mismatch unfold. However, Cameron cautioned fans against making simplistic assumptions. Boxing, he reminded everyone, rarely goes exactly as predicted. Upsets happen, narratives change, and fighters often show unexpected resilience. He pointed out that Jake Paul has surprised several opponents in the past, fighters who underestimated him and paid the price. Cameron's perspective highlights how hype and public expectations can distort reality, reinforcing that nothing is certain inside the ring.
Don't like Jake Paul. AJ's going to do you a favour because he's going to flatten him. But big props to that Jake Paul for getting it ring win. Listen to this, he's a multi-millionaire. Multi-millionaire, you don't have to box, and he's fighting him. He's either a madman or he knows something we don't know. But people like saying, oh, I wouldn't take this Jake Paul fight. Listen, every boxer on the planet would fight Jake Paul for money. I'd fight Anthony Joshua for money. We'd get flattened, but I'd fight him. So yeah, I think people sometimes have to watch what they say and think about it. If I were going to get 100 million, you put lottery on every lottery? Every couple of times a week you put lottery on. Hoping to win Euro Millions. That's Euro Millions. He might get out at first round, Jake Paul. He might do. He's not going to come and start swinging at him. He's going to move his feet in and avoid him, but fair play to him. Joshua's been pretty.
Leon Edwards offered a balanced and thoughtful take, emphasizing caution and respect for both competitors. He didn't choose sides or make bold predictions. Instead, he focused on the unpredictability of combat sports. Edwards explained that underestimating an opponent, no matter their background, is a dangerous mistake. Skill, mentality, preparation, and adaptability play major roles in determining the outcome of a fight. While fans may focus solely on Joshua's record, Edwards reminds them that every bout brings its own challenges and mental sharpness can outweigh physical advantages when the moment arrives.
This fight's in the works, Anthony Joshua versus Jake Paul. As a Brit, How do you evaluate?
I've just seen that. Someone just told me about that. That's mad. Fair play to Jake Paul, first of all, for taking it. But if AJ doesn't knock him out in like 1-2 rounds, then I feel like the fight must be fixed or something, because I'm going to Anthony Joshua, obviously, for the KO. So yeah, when is it, you know?
It's going to be next month. They're working.
Television personalities Jason Cundy and Jamie O'Hara discussed the fight with notable concern, describing it as dangerously unpredictable. They suggested that Anthony Joshua may even be advised to control his power and avoid excessive force against Jake Paul. Their worry reflects the unusual dynamics of this matchup. Joshua is a proven heavyweight champion with crushing knockout power, while Jake Paul, though skilled and improving, lacks comparable experience at the highest level. Cundy and O'Hara emphasized that even if Joshua fights cautiously, boxing is inherently dangerous and unpredictable. Their remarks reveal how deeply the upcoming fight is dividing opinions, not just among fans, but inside the boxing community itself.
I don't know, mate.
I think it's dangerous.
Yeah,
I genuinely think it's dangerous.
Well, but that's
putting a world heavyweight champion,
and then the cynic,
top 4 or 5 fighters in the world.
Then the cynic in me tells me,
who's never had a proper fight.
Right, the cynic in me straight away goes, I think AJ's probably going to be told, and I don't know this, don't go heavy on him the first.
No, he can't afford to do that. Anthony Joshua can't afford to do that.
Okay, well that's where I'm wrestling with my own mind right now. You asked me the question, how do I feel about it? I don't know what to make of it, mate. I seriously don't know what to make of it. I seriously don't.
It's a joke.
Yeah, I don't know what to make.
I'll watch it because
I don't know whether I will, Jay. Honestly, I probably will close the vote. Right now, I don't know whether I will. I don't know whether I will, honestly. I didn't watch. Was it Jake Paul that fought? Who did he fight? Mayweather. No, Mayweather. I didn't watch that. Who fought Mayweather? Oh, it was. I tell you, it was. Who was the MMA fighter?
Logan Paul. One that you didn't know the name of, yeah.
Logan Paul, right? I didn't watch that one either, right?
I know, but Jake Paul's got a bit more boxing credential. He has.
What about McGregor? Who did McGregor fight? Did he fight someone? McGregor never made that up.
Yeah, I don't know. Where's your head at?
I don't know, man. They all
it's all over the gap. You gave Andy your number and you gave him the talk.
His name's Adam.
Adam, sorry. You gave Adam the number.
No.
You said 0371722.
I gave him the sports.
You gave him the sports number.
No, but I don't.
Get your head out.
No, I don't know. I don't.
Promoter Eddie Hearn highlighted the massive financial incentive behind Joshua accepting the fight. He suggested this could easily become the biggest payday of Joshua's career. Hearn insists Joshua's legacy is already secure, meaning that stepping into the ring with Jake Paul does little to harm his established reputation. Instead, it offers a chance to reach new audiences, dominate global headlines, and remain a major figure in the sport. He framed the fight as more than just a competition, it's a strategic business decision, a modern example of how boxing blends entertainment with athletic excellence. In a world driven by streaming platforms, sponsorships, and viral content, big money fights like this are increasingly shaping boxing's landscape. Hearn believes that the event promises not only an exciting showdown in the ring but also a well-orchestrated spectacle engineered to maximize revenue and global reach.
Doesn't deflect from our plan with Turki Al-Sheikh in 2026, which is to ultimately fight Tyson Fury and try and get a shot at the World Heavyweight Championship, then we might do it. Is Jake Paul for real? He'd be mad to do it. Mad. I would have a newfound respect for him. And if we were offered the amount of money that I know is associated with these fights, it would be very difficult for us to say no, Cole.
What is the amount of money that you think? No, but a roundabout figure, like is it 300 million? Is it 200 million? Is it 100 million?
Listen, it would be, you know,
the biggest payday of his career?
Not necessarily, no. But it would be right up there with the biggest paydays of his career. I can't. There's no point me trying to dress it up to you. I can only be as honest as I can. We can't really turn it down if it's presented to us. And like, yeah, part of me quite likes the idea of AJ giving him a slap, but I think Jake Paul is mad for even considering Anthony Joshua. But, you know, if we're presented with the opportunity, do we do it? We'll have to wait and see, but probably yes.
People like Dave Allen has criticised the fight. Do you understand criticisms from other fighters about, you know, his legacy being affected in this?
I think again, it's just be honest. Like I said to Dave Allen, then I said, you talk some shit, you do. I said you'd fight Jake Paul for $500,000. Oh, I don't know about that. I said, Dave, shut up. And that's what I say to some people. Like, there isn't anybody in our shoes that wouldn't take it. I'm sorry. Like, and you can say, yeah, but...
Legendary fighter Roy Jones Jr. also weighed in, focusing on the economics of high-profile fights like Joshua versus Paul. Jones believes the fight is almost guaranteed to happen because it represents a financial win for everyone involved. He points out that the timing is particularly advantageous for Joshua, who has recently faced setbacks in his career. This bout offers Joshua a chance to regain momentum, rebuild his public image, and secure an enormous payday at the same time. Jones's remarks highlight the delicate balance between risk, reward, and career strategy that drives elite fighters in today's boxing environment.
Change subjects just a little bit here, and Anthony Joshua, there's rumours circulating he could be fighting Jake Paul next. One, do you think it's good for boxing, and two, do you think the fight will happen?
I think it's great for boxing. I think the fight will happen. AJ is 1-0 against these guys that come in to these boxing careers late, so why not? He's a perfect guy to take him out too. He took Ngannou out. Why would he not take Jake Paul out? And for him, he probably make more money fighting Jake Paul than he will fighting anybody else that he can fight right now. So why would he not do it? I mean, not that he needs the money right now anyway, but if he's going to do something, if he want to get a good win to put it back on the scene, that's a perfect.
Former heavyweight Tony Bellew delivered a blunt and emotional warning about Jake Paul stepping into the ring with Anthony Joshua. He described the idea as dangerously insane, emphasizing the extreme physical and psychological pressure Paul would face. Bellew drew from his own career experience, explaining that misjudging a stronger, more experienced opponent can lead to severe consequences even in a sport both fighters voluntarily signed up for. His message serves as a sobering reminder that boxing is not just entertainment, it is a brutal, high-risk profession where one mistake can cause permanent damage.
This is a really dangerous... He ain't fighting a granddad. He isn't fighting a grandfather. It's absolute lunacy. It's insane. It's dangerously insane. It's right. And I never thought I'd say that in my lifetime, but because he says some crazy shit. But
the Wade Concept podcast offered a detailed technical breakdown of the matchup. Host Plemons pointed out that Jake Paul's natural fighting weight is around 90 kilograms, while Anthony Joshua typically competes near 111 kilograms. This 21 kilogram difference is enormous in terms of strength, force, and punching power. The analysis highlighted the significant safety risks of such a weight disparity, as well as potential issues with stamina, game plan, and psychological pressure. The podcast painted a vivid picture of the uphill battle facing Paul if he proceeds with the fight both physically and mentally.
Issues in making this fight: one, yes, that's the former heavyweight champ. Why is he fighting Jake Paul? And two, why is Jake Paul putting his health and well-being on the line? Because someone asked me on Twitter, Wade, if Jake Paul gets knocked out, will his career be over? Buddy, his life may be over if he gets knocked out by AJ, because that dude put Francis Ngannou flat on his back, and I had never seen Francis Ngannou hurt before. Again, it's boxing, not MMA. Jake has a little more experience, but we're talking about a massive size difference. AJ's still relatively young and still relatively got something left in the tank, and he's only fought the world-class guys for the last 10 years. This would be Jake's not only hardest fight, most dangerous fight of his career. If Jake is doing this, it could signal the last one. I'm not even joking. This could signal Jake being like,
Experts describe the upcoming fight as more than just a promotional event. It's a clash between two vastly different fighting backgrounds. Joshua brings refined technique, years of elite training, championship experience, and unmatched ring awareness. Jake Paul, on the other hand, brings unpredictability, confidence, and a track record of upsetting expectations in high-profile bouts. Analysts highlight that the mental game, handling pressure, performing under massive crowds, and coping with reputation will play a crucial role. A victory for Joshua would reinforce his dominance, while Paul simply surviving against a fighter of Joshua's caliber could dramatically boost his credibility.
Netflix thing. We know that Anthony Joshua is an exclusive fighter to DAZN. Eddie Hearn has stated that multiple times. AJ, I'm pretty sure, even has a piece of his own. I could be wrong about that, but he signed a mega deal years ago with them. So for this fight to take place on Netflix would mean DAZN would say, you can have one of our biggest cash draws, and maybe in a revenue share thing, or maybe Netflix pays them some money, but you can have our biggest cash draw and we don't have an affiliation with it. That seems a bit unrealistic. But having said that, this isn't a report from anybody in the camp. This is not MVP saying it. This is not Eddie Hearn saying it. This is Mike Coppinger, who I guess has talked to people in the camp. But an independent source saying that they are finalizing a deal. Not that they're in talks. They are finalizing a deal. So this is, again, we're talking 1 yard line, 1st and goal, right? We're right there. They just need to dot some I's and cross some T's. So I wonder if that's the last barrier. Because when you're finalizing a deal, this isn't time for, oh, well, you can back out if you don't think this is going to make any sense, or, oh, this is going to hurt my legacy, or, oh, Jake.
That wraps up today's coverage. Stay tuned for more updates, more analysis, and deeper insights. Until next time.